Beautiful people, in my clay pot here is some washed palm nuts, and I have also washed my turkey berries nicely and added that to it. I'll cover that and let it boil. I'm cooking outside today. Yeah, so after some minutes you notice this color change. It is ready. I'll put this aside and then get my mortar and pestle, which has also been washed nicely. I'll empty part of my palm nuts and my turkey berry into the mortar, and then I'll pound with the pestle. And this brings me so much memories. You know, when you're a child and adults are doing this, you're in a hurry, you want to hold the pestle and pound, and then they allow you to the point where you become perfect, and then they'll call you to come and pound. Maybe on a day that you want to play with your friends, then they say come and pound this. Hey. It was so painful. That's when you make your face long like something because your friends are playing and then you are here pounding this. So this is what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm pounding on one side, and what that happens is you notice that as you are pounding consistently on one side, the top will collapse into it, and then you pound that. So by the end of the day, it will help you achieve a uniform, pounded palm nut. Okay, so that's the best way to go about it. You pound on one side, and as you pound, the top collapses. Okay, and then I remember an adult to be there, and then you ask the adult, is he ready? They tell you, no, it's not ready, keep pounding. Beautiful people, on this day I had just come back from the market. I was sorting out stuff, so I decided to put the palm nuts on fire and do this, okay, because preparing palm nut soup is such a task. So you want to divide the job so that it's not that stressful. Once I'm done pounding, I'll just empty everything into a bowl because my mortar and pestle is not that big. It really depends on the size you are using. If you are using a big one, you may pound it, at once. But I had to divide it into 3 parts. I pounded this in 3 batches. Okay, so once the first one was done, I emptied it, and then I'll just go ahead and pound the others. It doesn't take long to pound this with a mortar and pestle, so in just a few minutes you'll be done. Okay, and then I'm going in with my hand to mix this up. I'm only doing this because of the turkey berry I added, and I just want to ensure that it is nicely mixed. What you can do, especially when you are traveling with this and you want to reduce its bulkiness, is to take out the kernels. Okay, and take out the kernels. But on this day, I don't have a lot of time to do all this. Plus, I have enough space in my freezer to accommodate this, so I'm not going to go through all this process, okay? Alternatively, if I were preparing the soup today, I would have selected all the kernels out, because that one, when there's palm on it, I know I can wash it and use it, okay? But to select it now and see all that palm on it go waste, no, I'm not going to do that. Money no day like that. So I'll bag everything in my plastic bags, and then the ultimate thing is to freeze this. This I've tried, I've used it, it's lasted in the freezer. I've experimented with one, and over a year I took it out, I used it, and it's still in very good shape. The important thing is that it should stay frozen. Once it stays frozen, it's going to be in the freezer for that long, for a whole year. Okay, so this is it. Very simple. And then once I'm done bagging it in one plastic bag, I'll reinforce it in another, because once it is frozen, it's likely to scratch something, and if it is not reinforced, by the time you notice it's open, you don't want to mess up your freezer with all this palm. We all know how it stains, okay? So make sure when you reinforce it like this, you know that it's going to be safe in there. Okay, so that is it. Very simple. Hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Sianoki. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. This is definitely going to make soup easy. Next time you just want to make soup, you just take one, you let it thaw, and then use it. Bye.